Greetings and salutations, and welcome to this Free Game Friday, which is called Breathedge. It is available in the Epic Store, going from Thursday the 27th of August to, what would it go to? 37, was a whole 7 days. I have to look at the calendar, because I can never remember the limerick. 30 days, half September, April, June, and November, whatever. I can never remember. Whatever. Anyway, it would go until the 3rd of September. So, the 3rd of September, it'll be out. Or, it's still out until the 3rd of September, sorry. It's still available on the Epic Store till the 3rd of September. When I saw this, it reminded me of Subnautica, but in space, so Spacenautica. Couple of things I want to mention before I get started. Number one, if you want to try Modern Warfare 4, tomorrow, the 28th, actually today when it goes up, when this video goes up today, Modern Warfare 4 will be available to play in the open beta, and definitely give it a try. Like, if you are leery about getting it, it's a try before you buy kind of thing, definitely give it a try. It feels a lot like Modern Warfare 2019. The other thing I wanted to talk about, I will talk about in the other video that I'm going to be making, which is a Hearthstone related thing, and I will be talking about that very next video. But I want to get into play some Breathedge. I'm going to call this, as a matter of fact, I will probably label this video Spacenautica. Yeah. So let's see. Impossible. Permanent death. No hints. There's no point in wasting your time with this one. Really? Emphasis on storyline and infinite parameters, but death is still possible. Achievements disabled. This one is a moderate one. Cool. Name of the game? Spacenautica. Spacenautica. So it's Space Cemetery. I believe that's how you spell cemetery. I believe. I don't spend a lot of time spelling cemetery. Why? I don't know why, but this music feels like it's done by the same people that did what is it called? Vsauce. That's what it feels like. Oops. I'm using my phone to write in cemetery and see if it comes up with exactly what I'm looking for. Ah, there's an E. Cemetery. T-E-R-Y. There we go. Let's go. Why would they have a pinup girl in a game that's in space? Space was in the 60s. The pinup girls kind of ended late 40s, early 50s. Weird. Fancy opening credits at the beginning of the game. I like that. They said that this game, they said that this game had, 22 words, somebody. Humor. Searching for this font took up half the development time. Nice. Director isn't needed here at all. Red Ruin's software team is categorically against smoking, which causes loud headlines in newspapers and diseases, and therefore we suggest that you replace this dangerous cigarette with a robot's clock. Something. No, let him smoke.
Here you are again. Did you have time to think of how to behave during the interrogation? Remind him, R2-D3. You tell us all you know from the beginning. No lie. Confirm?
You know what I like about this game already? The fact that the irony that they had a robot smoking. It's kind of like Bender drinking in Futurama. Like, you don't need to.
us all from the beginning or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Speaking of Saucy Day, we agree. You better tell your story first so you can have your divine expression. No. I mean, repeated concussive trauma is nothing big for a game character.
From the beginning or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Alright. Year 2073. Somewhere on the outskirts of the universe. Could you really have outskirts of the universe? Realistically speaking. Interstellar liner unnamed. Your yogurt or some other garbage ads could be here. This is cute. I like this. Must have been his dad. Green Universe broccoli attack. Space hearse blasts off. Okay. That's one way to deal with the funeral. Just kind of blow him out the airlock, I guess. It's kind of, like I said, it's just like Chapter 1 Lost in Space. It really already has the feeling of, like, Subnautica, right? Except it's...
Logo was impossible. Could not see the shuttle from space. Tell true, no lie. Confirm?
We could not see the logo from space. The game auto saves when you return to the shuttle, so don't return there while being dead. The look we cannot see from space. I was not expecting it to cut back to the robots clubbing upside the head. This game's great. Oh, yeah, the loading screen is a little bit long, but it is what it is. Oh, chewing gum. I don't quite understand the reason for the
spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact.
Equipment from item slot 1, 2, 3, 4. F is fly. Left hand, right hand, flashlight. Turn item. Flashlight markers pursuing shift acceleration. Control is down. Alt is stabilization. Oh.
Splendid. You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive. To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
Need an object without any holes. Shears required. Shears required.
When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory, if you will. Take out the chewing gum from your pocket. Try not to get your funerary stick it somewhere except for your face. You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won. Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that's
increased radiation
cool.
Is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful. The radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
This is so cool already. Okay, so we have just a basic spacesuit. Interphone.
Just the antenna. You'll have to go into outer space.
Check the antenna. Okay. Summer 2008. Interphone is broken. I love you. The chicken was passed on in our family from generation to generation. But she loved Grandpa even more than worms, I think. Grandpa always returned the affection. Always been good looking though. My beard is not a second. Isn't my childhood at the age of 3? It got better. Harry was a cat. It was my first last pet. Oh, gee, Harry Potter. Even the chicken respected him, I guess. She attacked me more than him. Whoops. There we go. Put those in the container.
When you discover a new blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory.
Thick electrical tape.
Where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably.
Almost unfinished. You can practice some tricks with it or show it in the vent practices. Wait a minute. What if I put that to the gas line? Drill blueprint. Okay, such blueprints. I'll take it. Piece of truth. Let's see here. Kidnapping my goats. Vampire cat terrorizing inhabitants of Mars. Why is disturbing factor uneven? Comet hail bomb illustrates perturbing longevity. David's car exhibition turns out to be a disguise of cannibal chipmunks.
What a loud headline, but the probability of the liner crashing due to a
20 supposedly filtered cigarettes. The more you smoke, the closer space is. Components: wrapping paper, glossy paper, special filter paper, a second layer of paper, toxic glue, a paper mix for smoking. Warning: when smoking causes irreversible damage to your health, especially if you smoke clay or polystyrene. According to statistics, all smokers die at least once. Do not use raw cigarettes as food. Do not smoke near children, mothers, or any other people, including yourself. A pack of the most popular cigarettes in the whole galaxy with Big Bang flavor. You can light bonfires with them, wash bloodstains off shirts, paint fences, and feed dogs. Smoking is not recommended.
65%.
Processor, huh? What? Oops. It's a book page inside letters and numbers of this pages. It also has crumpled corners. Looks like a book. Tastes no different from a book. Need a scanner. Gee, what's that remind you of? Book. Shove it into the vent to prevent suicide. I'm gonna hold on to those. We're gonna put that one at 2. Or drop you in there. We're gonna drop that in there too. I want to see if I could put the cigarette in that vent pipe. Ooh. Cigarette butt. Alcohol. Surely there's a reason for it. 2U 313 BACO GF. Is that a GF? Go home? GF go home? I don't know. So probably got hey. To pee or not to pee? Space, so dangerous, so unpredictable, just like your bladder. In space, you can find yourself left to the most valuable equipment in the most inopportune moment. This is wrong. Trying to keep it all in. Lead you to a death. This is wrong. Wow. Oh. Free set. Just been extremely cautious. Kill yourself in a more sophisticated way. Wow. Wow. That is very interesting. I'll leave that in there. I'm gonna put that in there too. I'm not gonna use it yet because it could be used for. Oh, cool.
The system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
Nope. Can't do anything about that. Handy scrapper. Well, that sucks. 27 meters, huh?
That was a close call. Try to adjust the antenna very. You've got great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact. Be careful with the vacuum breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
It can save you your corpse for the arrival of the funeral team. This is great. Like, okay, this game's got the proper like level of humor. Oh. Oh, okay. Freezing danger. Of course there's a freezing danger. So there's oxygen in the ship. Well, we're gonna put that in there. I will put that to slot 1. What are these now? My grandfather. I don't know exactly what I painted it. Grandpa's colleagues were left. God's off for calling it alcohol Lennon. Why he hung it over his bed is a mystery. Home. For addition to physics in several volumes, says the one who they say the one who reads all 50 books will become the person who read all these books. Wow. Cheapest swill drunk by all space dogs. Somebody knows this stuff is brewed, nevertheless beer is distinguished by pleasant, mild taste of tar and the fragrance of fresh porcupine dung. Great. Expensive, unfiltered, dark, tasteless, and non-alcoholic. Something chosen by Grandpa solely because of its label, though he always denied it. And it wrinkled always denied it and wrinkled his face while choking on this crap. Sure. Smoking can kill you. Smoking in space can kill you even faster, but few people are stopped by such a trifle as an oxygen explosion. Grandpa smoked his whole life, but only in his spacesuit, where he configured some special mode of filtration and air supply. Yeah, it's kind of like called the spacesuit that's got filtration and air supply. Cool. The chicken's portrait, really? Wow, the meme. It isn't worth blowing bubbles into the face of this immortal bird. The school wanted me to sign on as a sprinter. Sorry, wanted me to sign on as a sprinter after that race. That day, I flew. $2064 R. I have a feeling those numbers are going to be important eventually. Ah, okay. Glass, lead paint, plastic, aluminum. Roll of fabric, lead paint, aluminum. Refined metal, rubber, tape. Refined metal, battery, thick electrical tape. I have rubber. I don't have a whole lot of stuff. I'm sure eventually this will all come in handy. That's 2 volumes of physics in 50 volumes. So what happens when you get all 50 volumes? Interesting. Cool. Got like little buttons and stuff. Oh, it shows like, okay. All right. I'm loading up everything I own with garbage. Typical calendar with girls, Miss September. Grandpa loved and carefully collected such things. I remember my childhood, Miss December from Grandpa's collection. Got a fashionably painted mustache. Strips on from Grandpa's belt after this incident. God, it reminds me of the old 50s song. I love my calendar girl. Jeez, that's the last thing I need to do is start singing. Grandpa loved to give young girls a ride on his rocket. Whoa! Whoa. So this is why his colleagues gave him this mug and the title of Chief Womanizer. Unfairly, because Grandpa only gave him rides, and only on his rocket, but he still got the mug and always laughed at it. Whoa. The handle is there. Wow. Tracker. You know what? I'll tell you this right now. If this company ever made that mug, like in actuality, I would totally own it.
Looks like the steer. Great news! Using my ingenious two-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills.
Wow.
Remember that you are still able to become depressed.
Wow. Equipment, tools, cryptographic debugging station, 2 metal and wire. So I need 2 metal and wire. So I need resources. I need another rubber, and I need wire, which is, I guess I'm going to get from metal. So I need to come over here to grab the metal I have. No, I didn't want that. Duh. Torn cables sticking out of the debris. Also get some wire from electrical appliances. Okay. Well, I have metal on me, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to go try to get some wire. Which would be an interesting feat in and of itself. Give me 2 seconds so I can type this out. There's a message. I got a text. You probably heard it go through the thing. Anyway, back to my search for wire. Wow. I know it's not unlimited.
The shuttle got caught in some larger debris. Lucky. The sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork which can lead to visibility deterioration. Toilet detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter.
Poor fella, for some reason, there's always been a lot of these rodents, whether they ran away or multiplied, or if they were especially bred. I don't know. This is a lot of them.
Although this toilet doesn't look like a manned robot. Judging by the amount of joy around, this is the debris of the liner's public toilet. This means that there may be large reserves of water from the shower tanks nearby. The main thing is not to confuse them with liquid waste tanks.
So I need. Oh, whoa. Oh, way past that. Way past that. So I need wire, which I still have yet to get my hands on.
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
If I can manage to get my hands on that guy's suit, maybe get his helmet. I don't know. I might have to drag it back to the airlock. Yay! Okay, there's apparently nothing I could salvage off them, but might as well leave him. Might as well bring him home, I guess. In a weird way. Yes, I'm collecting corpses. It's only right that you do this, if only to just be there for them. I'm affected by gravity in here, but he is not. Oh, now he is. Okay. Perfect. It's like Weekend at Bernie's. I need wire. I was hoping maybe I could salvage something off of the wire tanks, something. Great. Can't extract that. That needs a thing that can break. That's a nutrition package. Don't have a scanner. Can't break any of those. Hey! Mr. Lomax! How you doing? Hey, Bernie! Okay. Sit up right. Yes, this is now like Weekend at Bernie's. There. You want to know what? We'll even stage it like he was drunk. See? He got hammered. There you go. It's funny. Wait. Did I just generate wire? I just generated water. That's not yellowish water is not water. Made from ordinary water by natural alkalization through the kidneys. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. There's got to be a way to turn it into a material of some description. Okay, but you being on the processor doesn't help. So you're over here, just kind of like, cool. There's Wicked Bender. He's fine. He's fine. Okay, I made tape. So there's that. I just need refined metal and battery. How do I refine the metal? Other than to throw it away. Refined metal. By melting a few dirty metal balls into one big and brushing it, into a big one and brushing it with a toothbrush, the metal shines better, looks heavier, feels more. Attained via craft. Okay. That processes things. How do I... Would I throw them in a microwave or something? Maybe I need more. Let's try that. I don't know how much I need, but... Okay, but I can't harvest wire from this. Because the shears are required. Or I need a drill, or I need a breaker of some description. Which means I gotta make metal out of nothing. That's an alkali supply. So theoretically, you can get liquid alkali from your kidneys, urine. And then you can potentially turn it into something through the processor? Maybe. Perchance.
The shuttle's plating is blue. These are the rescuers. Given that the evacuation shuttles have increased strength, the impact force must have been incredible. The rescuer spacesuits are like funerary ones, but I always wanted to learn how their flashlights work as they don't require recharging. I propose we loot the corpse for scientific purposes.
Ah, yes. For scientific purposes. Yes, I know. Oxygen is not unlimited. Blah, blah, blah. I supposedly picked up a flashlight. Or at least a pattern for a flashlight. Still need wire. Still need metal for refined metal.
Seems they were playing some brain cracking game. Be careful. Games provoke cruelty, because according to statistics, most criminals played them at least once. All criminals drink water, blinked, and used toilet paper, which makes it possible to draw an unequivocal conclusion about your criminal inclinations.
Wow. Wire, there it is. Yeah. If you ever watched Gaki no Tsukai, you'll know what I was talking about. Okay. So you can turn your own Interesting. Flashlight, battery, light bulb, plastic. Requires 4 metal to make that. So now I know. I'm getting close to making a drill. I just need a battery. How do I make a battery? I'm sure that would be like... plastic, equipment, food, water, equipment, tools, items. Battery. Find them among cargo or obtain them by breaking different equipment with your handy scrapper. How do I make a handy scrapper? That's cool. Oh, it's up here. How do I make a handy scrapper? Wow. My beloved grandpa's back scratcher with a nipple gripper. Extremely unpopular among astronauts. Starting with this, you can create an excellent tool for grabbing something else. Okay, like what? Grabber, refined metal, battery, wire, aluminum. So I need aluminum and a battery. But where do I get aluminum? I just need to get more metal. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to get more metal. Perfect. That way I can make the cryptographic debugging station. I might be able to get some more information. I do like this. I do like this a lot. Because it does not hold your hand. It does not say, oh, you need this, 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 this. It just says, yeah, there's this thing you have to do, kind of, but maybe. Maybe you'll figure it out. Maybe you won't. And if you don't figure it out, too bad. You just kind of die. Deal with it. Love it. It's not holding your hand. It's taking no prisoners, as a game should. But, like, getting a handy grabber would kind of be handy. Would it not? No, not that. I have 2 metal. It's refined metal. Just said 2 metal. Hold up. It's like a carnival prize. I don't want the yellowish water. I really can't help it. It's whatever the game wants to give me. Yeah. Well, that was dumb. Yeah. There we go. I can make more nutrition stuff because there's more nutrition stuff out there. This is cool. If you like, I mean, yeah, you're kind of just like farming the toilet for materials, which sounds weird, I know, but not really much anything else you can do right now. Now I just seem to be getting just rubber and other materials. Some rubber, some burns, and some strong language. Yellowish water made through alkalization of the kidneys. I'm guessing the alkalization of the kidneys, making that type of water. I need 2 metal. Does that metal out there say rusty? Is it like rusty metal? Is that what it said? Just says metal. So if it just says metal, I should be able to make one of those cryptographic majigger thingies. Alright. Most sophisticated professional... What? I missed it. Most sophisticated professional equipment for distributing streaming information with cryptographic encryption over internal software networks. Okay. What does that mean? Oh yeah, I can make one of them phone calls now. Because I can fix this thing. Don't forget to feed the chicken.
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company.
New text message received. Attention to all survivors. A rescue shuttle.
Time exceeds your estimated lifespan by 4,300.
The crap imposed by the developers.
You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation.
And put it in your hands. Notice that. That's the thing. Is what it's called.
You need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
Rescue shuttle Hope has been sent for you from the nearest evacuation point. Due to the slow malfunction of the engines, the estimated arrival time of the rescue team is 4,369 years. Great. Create the crap imposed by the developers. Handy scrapper, there it is. Crap imposed by the developers. Actually, some crap imposed by the developers. And put it into your
It's
hands.
almost impossible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted, despite the objections of the hormonal system. The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain is stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills.
You can actually bludgeon yourself with the item enough to kill you. Is that it, really? Like, did it just die on me? Quite literally just die on me. I think it did. I think the game actually just crashed. Yeah, it did. The game actually just crashed. At any rate, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna load it back up here in a second and see what actually happened. Matter of fact, oh, there it is.
You are here. That means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm.
Okay, that's it. You you died. Oh, that is a lie. You are here. Means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm. Really? How do you figure that I'm not telling the truth? I mean, I'm clearly here. But that's interesting. I think this is the one downside of the game is the fact that it takes so long to load. It's kind of sad that it takes so long to load because it's like you almost want to get really no way.
When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory, if you will. To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes. Take out the chewing gum from your pocket.
Well, anyway. At any rate, I think this game is kind of fun.
Try not to stick it somewhere except for your face. To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any. You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won. Remember that the funerary space is designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone.
At any rate, this was Breathedge, and it was rather fun. Even to the point where I bludgeoned myself to death with crap made up by the developers. I'll probably play some more of it here in the future. I don't know if I'll play it on the actual channel, but I might give it, just a little tinkering with just to see if I can get to where I was before. I do like how it doesn't hold your hand though. It doesn't say, "Oh, hey, this is where you get this is where you get that." It's just like it's out there, go find it. I do like that. And it's not really like, how they used to say it's like quip filled and everybody's like, "Oh, yeah, put another quip in it, put this in there, put that in there." This doesn't really do that, right? This isn't one of those things where it's like, "Ah, yes, we have to have some sort of snarky thing constantly saying something." There is humor in it, and there is some crude humor in it, which is cool. And I enjoy that. But hey, it's free, and if you enjoy this type of single player experience, give it a look see. It's free on Epic Games. I'm not sponsored. I love doing the free game Fridays because it gives a chance for everyday players like you and me to get a game and play it for no cost. And that's really what it's about. And that's what it should be about. And everybody gives a lot of flack to Epic Games over it, but they're the only one doing it. And I applaud them for that. But at any rate, I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.